Welcome to Ephemeraphiles by Tomi. Long time no see. I realize that it's been a while. I just bought a house, just sold a house. We're remodeling the house that we bought and still living in the house that we own, but trying to get it ready and get everything packed, plus Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything else going on in our lives, and I'm back. There we go. I also did, in all the chaos, find time to create this journal in conjunction with Lindsey at NevermoreCreations17. And this journal is called Peacock Patterns. And I want to acknowledge some people. I used different digitals from Nevermore Creations by Lindsey Zenor. Actually, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different digital sets that she had. Sounds like a lot. It is digital heavy, but I kind of like the way it turned out. I also used 2 of my own kits, my Age Stationery and my digital doilies, plus a few images from Graphics Fairy and the New York Public Library Public Domain image collection, and some scans from personal pieces that I own. I also used some specialty fibers from Victorian Gypsy Girl and AmourFabriques, some of my own hand-dyed papers, a lot of hand beading. This journal measures 9 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide by 2.5 inches at the spine. It's a little bit bigger over here, and you'll see why. It is 2 signatures, 152 pages. Are we ready? Here we go. This is Peacock Patterns. It is probably one of my favorite journals, I must admit. I don't know why. I just feel like I was able to just let loose and be creative, and I spent what few spare moments I had in here working on it, and it just makes me happy. And I will be sending this to Lindsey to sell in her shop, so you can check out her YouTube channel. I'll have it linked below, along with her shop and her Facebook group. Here is the cover. And I have done a lot of collaging on the front cover. I have some specialty yarn that has sequins and netting. I have hand beaded the spine, and I'll give you a closer look at that in just a moment. And then here is the back. I love this fabric. It reminded me of peacocks. And this tie is one of the fibers that I got from Victorian Gypsy Girl. It's beautiful. So let's open it up. This wraps around a few times. If you're the one who purchases it, you can obviously shorten it. You can take it completely off because the journal does stay closed without it on. It just gets a little gator mouthed, and that's mostly because of some of the things that are inside that you can feel free to remove, reuse, whatever you'd like. So here is, I'm going to show you a close-up if I can. There is the hand beading on the spine, all those little tiny seed beads. I added this sparkly black applique here, along with some of that specialty yarn. There is the part where it nets out. I've got some crazy stitching in here, and that goes along with the theme of the journal, which is Peacock Patterns. And I wanted to incorporate some different things. I wanted to make it unique. Let's see if I can get back in the center of the frame. Here we go. So I have a faux cover, or a double cover, however you want to put it. Inside this cover, tucked behind this peacock, I have 2 journaling cards. I have some crazy stitching with some sari fabric back here, doily, images, scrapbook paper. When you open this, in here is where you could put your ex libris from the library of, this book belongs to, whatever you want. And it tucks right under there. And if you tug on this little piece without holding it down right there of batik, you've got another little journaling card that tucks right in behind this photo. that says the only way to have a friend is to be one. I like that. And we'll just, these are also some batik tabs that I have used my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher on. I don't usually use staples on things unless I think that they're pretty and add to it, and in this case I thought it did. And like I said, this is not a faux cover, but maybe a double cover, because it opens up and it has a second cover on the inside. I like this sticker here. It's very dimensional. It's very pretty. And right here, being held on with this bulldog clip, is a two-sided writing board to put underneath of your pages when you're writing. So if you've got something bumpy underneath on the second page, it doesn't mess with your writing. It's nice and stiff. And that is held in place with this bulldog clip that has a variety of laces. Let's see if I can get that up there. Let's see. Let's try this. And then I'll just zoom in. It has a variety of laces that I have attached to the bulldog clip. And then I have used, oh, this is a Bow Bunny brad. And then I have stitched around it, hand stitched all of these seed beads on. And now I'll zoom you back out. And as I go through the journal, I am going to take things out and leave them over here so you can see how flat it is once you have a lot of the extras out of the way. So this is the cover, and inside the cover I'm gonna have to keep arranging, it looks like. I have this pocket, and I think it reminded me of a peacock's tail, and there's a coordinating ink pen. It's got that little jewel in the end of it that just tucks right into the front pocket. There is my information card. And like I said, I'm going to take stuff out and put it over here. I love, this is probably my favorite image out of all of them for this challenge for January that Lindsey put out. I love this peacock image. And I have used Wink of Stella. Every time I've used this image, I have used Wink of Stella on some of the peacock eyes. And on this one, I actually glued on sequins as well. There's lots of lace in this journal. This is one of my scans, one of my digitals, excuse me. This is from her kit. Most of the things are going to be from Lindsey. I love this paper. It is so delicate right here. On this tuck, I have this tag that I have simply collaged on. And then I have an envelope here. No, it's not an envelope. It's a journaling booklet that coordinates with that tuck right there. I think that turned out very pretty. And then this lace. Right here, I have wrapped pattern paper around, and you'll see what's on the back side here. This little binder clip holds on this envelope, and this is where the pattern part comes in. I called it Peacock Patterns because I also integrated sewing pattern pieces in here. Inside this envelope, again, is that my favorite little journaling card with the Wink of Stella added on. Oops, I'm not putting that back in, I forgot. And go back here and grab these as well. Here we go. And here is a pocket. It is a full page pocket with this journaling card that has some batik fabric and this hand beaded dangle that is on a bulb pin. I have left some of the strings. I may trim that one. That one seems a little long. I will just trim that one. It seems a little long to me. There we go. And I love the way that I was able to use my own papers to coordinate with her papers. I think that that peacock and this pattern work really well together. There's lots of journaling space. With all the decoration that I put in, like these washi stickers and such, I still left plenty of room for journaling. This is an image from a piece of my own art that I made. There are a few of my original art pieces in here. Here's another tiny little envelope that I've held on with the tiny little paper clip that has a little collage on the front and 2 small journaling cards on the inside. This is also from some of my hand-dyed papers, a scan that is available. I have my shop linked below as well. More lace. This is another one that I have created from one of my scans, but this isn't available. I will make that available at some point, maybe after I get moved. And this one as well would be from the same thing. Here is a little pocket with some washi and collage and some Tim Holtz, I forget what it's called. It's one of his small chat or something like that sticker books, along with some graph paper, because I'm repeating the graph paper that is seen right here. I like that that imagery. And then there's 2 little journaling tags right here. Here's a paper clip with peacock colored ribbons and a brad through the peacock feather. And that is holding on this journaling card that flips open. You can write there, and then you can write on the back. That's a better image, or a better view of the, oh my goodness, what's my word? Better view of the hand-dyed paper scan. There we go. This is a vellum pocket that I've sewn to the page, and then I have this very large journaling card with graph paper and some pattern pieces, along with some sari fabric for the tag. Here is an altered paper clip that I've simply put beads on that helps to hold this journaling card in place, with some collage with washi and another Tim Holtz quote. More of that scan, that hand-dyed art paper. Got a washi pocket right here. No, a pocket made from pattern instructions with a strip of washi. There we go, that holds that in. This opens up and there's some journaling space there. You can also write here. Got this heart paper clip that is holding on this little journaling book. It flips open, and you can journal there, and then it's got little pockets on the inside, more journaling space there, and room to write on the back. I have put some dyed writing paper on the backs of those pieces. And it just closes back up. Well, except for I'm going to struggle with it. There we go. Oh, I know what the problem is. Don't put it behind the plastic. Put it behind the paper, because the plastic is too close to the other card, or the rest of the card, and it's just too tight of a fit. Here's another pocket that I made from this same lace at the top, and it holds 2 journaling cards with some more sari fabric. Little collage here. This is also a stencil that I've used, and then there's washi. The collage has mesh and these die cut peacock feathers and a little sticker. Some journaling space, a coloring page, and on the ties in the middle I have put the peacock feathers, and then these are glass beads for the most part on all of these dangles. I think this one might be metal, might be rose gold, and there's that other feather. Some more glass beads. More collage with stenciling and washi and all that good stuff. Here is a pocket, and it has, let's see, it is a this is from the kit, and Lindsey's Periwinkle Blooms kit has a pattern to make this folded pocket. And it was really, really easy to make, and I love the way it looks. A little skinny journaling tag, another journaling card there, and then on the back, there's a tiny little pocket with 2 little tags tucked in that you can write on the back of, or on the front of, whichever you want. This is from my collection. I've put some more Wink of Stella around the edge of that and some washi tape. I made a pocket out of this Peacock die cut with 2 journaling cards that tuck right in there. More lace. This is some more of the sari like this that I got from Victorian Gypsy Girl. And I think it's just beautiful. It adds a nice little trim there on the edge. This pocket holds a couple of journaling cards. There is that one. And this one is collaged on the back with pattern paper and some more hand-dyed writing paper. I like this large feather here, and it just flips open to a pocket here that has an altered guest check with a brad from Bo Bunny once again, some lace, some pattern paper. Whoops, I'm not putting that back in there. And then it flips open and there's another pocket. And the thing about these 2 pockets is it's also lined paper so that you can write on them. And then those are also journaling cards. Here's another pocket. I backed this page with more pattern paper. And then this lovely little journaling card. This is another one of the scans available from my digital Doilies kit. I have this little collage strip that I've used as a pocket here. This collage is made of scrapbook paper and then pattern paper, lace, and some fancy yarns. And I've got 3 little tags here that I've left just blank on the back, so you can use them however you want. They just tuck right in there. And they coordinate beautifully with that opposite page. These 2 pages went so well together. And they're from 2 different digital sets. I like that when it works. Here is a tag that looks like 2 tags, but it actually opens up to be 1 long tag. Tucks right into this pocket that I've made out of that same lace applique. Got some washi tape there. This opens up, you can write underneath. And then on the other side, I have this brad that makes this into a side tuck. Pretty little journaling card there with some sari fabric that just tucks right in there. More writing space. Here is a hidden paper clip that I've used the cover fabric from the journal on, some sequins, some lace, and a journaling card. Again with that digital print. That's not going to go back on quick enough for this. Here I have this is the other side of that pocket, and this flips up and has a pocket inside with journaling cards inside this. You can also write on the inside here and here. I have rickrack here and some broomstick fabric, and that slides right into that pocket. There's rickrack on the outside as well. And on the other side of this pocket, I have this altered paper clip. I don't know how well you can see that, so I'll try to zoom in right there. It's a feather that has a little turquoise stone in it, and I thought it went perfectly with this. Here is another of the pockets that is in the Periwinkle Blooms. I just made it much larger, printed it larger, and then folded it larger. And this sticker right here, there's a pocket here. Apparently I did not fill this pocket, so I will go back. There's some collage on the back, pattern paper. I'll go back and I'll put things in these pockets because apparently I forgot to do that. So that'll be a surprise for whomever buys this particular journal. Even though I didn't intend it for it to be a surprise, it will be. There's another page with the pattern on it, wrapped around. I think I like that paper. That was scrapbook paper. Another from my hand-dyed digitals, a collage up here that also makes a page tab. I made a collage pocket. This again is from Bo Bunny. These are little punches. This is that fabric. I've got a dangle here that I will try to get a close-up on because it's actually on both sides of this. Right here is the safety pin and there's the beads. And then that's on the other side, and I'll show you it in just a second. There's two journaling cards that tuck into the coordinating pocket. And the gold on the cards picks up on the gold on the paper. And here is the other side. I have this rhinestone, I don't know, kind of like a disco ball or something. And then that's the end of the first signature. This was an earring. I just took the back off and I don't know, I like the way it looks. Here's the second signature. I have edged this with the sequins and lots of lace once again. And here I have a bead dangle, glass seed beads on the bulb pin. Again, I have the, what is that lump? I don't know, I'll find it. I've obviously forgotten to take something out. Here is that scan again. This may be one of my favorite mistakes because I don't know how this paper happened, but I love it. Up here, I have a tab. You're going to hear thumping and bumping. My husband's up in the attic trying to do things for our move. I apologize for the noise. Up here, I have a button on some lace on top of this tab, and there's also a tab at the bottom. And these two tabs are created from making this belly band. And I just layered two different kinds of batik, some lace, and some yarn. This very pretty yarn with the gold running through it. And then I just crazy stitched all over it and made a belly band. And then inside of that, with this matching yarn, is this, let's see if I can open it correctly. Here we go. It's a notebook. And it just flips open. And instead of going up and down, I've got it going side to side. And it's tied in there with that matching yarn to the belly band. I love the way that turned out. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. Sorry about the noises. Here is a partial belly band because I didn't want to cover up that rose there with a journaling card. And this paper clip is made from an old earring. And I've simply put it onto that little tiny paper clip there, and it matches just gorgeously. Gorgeously, is that a word? I don't know. It is now. And there I continued some of the washi tape collage. Here is another paper clip. And this is some, this is not sari silk, but it came in a bag of sari scraps. Okay, and here is another bulb pin and this lovely little feather that I just thought worked so well with that. Here is just some writing paper. I liked the way the torn edges looked when I put that together, and so I just tucked it right in there. And on the other side that was being held on with that paper clip is this journaling card. Here is an applique. I think that is so pretty. This is one of my hand-dyed paper scans. Some more writing space with some lace on the edges of the pages. This is a vellum pocket with this oval journaling card inside. I have a collaged page edge here, again with the scrapbook paper, the pattern paper, some of this tulle and lace, and some punches, paper punches, and I've just crazy stitched that on and then attached it to the page. Here is another pocket with just a couple of very simple journaling cards. You can do whatever you'd like with it. More writing space. Here is another side pocket with one of those stickers. I loved that these three-dimensional stickers went so well with this kit. And the lace and more pattern paper and a journaling card. And more lace back here with just two little journaling note papers. This is a double pocket page with that pocket tucked up there. And then this one that coordinates. It says, "All the world is beautiful." And then here's some more. This paper is actually for embroidery. You would iron this on, but it came with a pattern. So you would make something, and then you would cut out the letters that you want, iron them on, and then embroider them onto the article that you had made. And I have a washi sticker here. A vellum pocket here with this large journaling card. This pocket has a pocket. And I have this long journaling card here. Let's see if I can get it out. Right there. Or bookmark, whichever you want to use it as. And a coordinating journaling card that tucks right in there. Here is another one of my collage page edges. I have the cover fabric. I have some batik, some lace edging, pattern directions, this peacock die cut, and then let's see, I believe this one was a sticker, but it's glued on really well, and I've used Wink of Stella on that feather. I don't know if you can see the sparkle or not, but it is very shimmery and I love it. Just another little die cut. Here is another pattern page. Here's another paper clip that I made from a broken earring. I need to quit trying to bring it up because that's not working. And inside this pocket, I have this journaling card. Oh my goodness, my husband. Another one of those iron-on pieces. And then some more journaling space right here that flips over. One of my hand-dyed papers there. Here's the center of the second signature with more of those glass beads and the peacock feathers. And here's another pull-out pocket from the patterns. I've just tucked in these raffle tickets because the colors went so well. Another one of my hand-dyed papers on that pocket. And this large gold feather with some lace. This feather creates a pocket. This has got vellum sewn onto the back of it with a crazy stitch. Here's another altered paper clip. Very simple. I just put a big bead on it and then curled up the ends. And this large journaling card. I have more of that sari braid yarn that came from Victorian Gypsy Girl. This large journaling card that tucks into these little corners right down here. Sari silk tie on the top, and then on the back I have a pocket that I've put this large die cut feather in. Let's see, I'll put it down there and take my hand from behind it so you can see it. And you can use that however you want. This is more of my dyed papers. I have just a ribbon and lace collage right here, but I like the way that it looks, the ombre pattern. Here's another vellum pocket with journaling cards. And another feather, and this is large enough that you can actually write on the back of it as a journaling card. This flips out, more pattern paper, you can write on there, but this is also a notebook. This fabric is polyester, but it feels like silk, and I love the little tassel-y things on it. And then you've got some of my hand-dyed papers in here. Matter of fact, I think everything in here, in this particular one, is all hand-dyed and not scans. So you get a variety. And you can get different packets of my hand-dyed papers. They are available in my Etsy shop. Here is the back side of that monogramming paper, I guess you would call it. Here's another double pocket, and that is some sari silk that I've sewn a ruffle across the top of that journaling card. I've added a little bit of messy thread, vivid and flamboyant, from those Tim Holtz stickers. And then these 3 journaling cards that fit into that top pocket, a little applique right there. All of them topped with lace, or this is some tie-dyed cotton fabric. More of that pattern paper over that paisley paper. This little tag has a collage with some sari, some washi, a die cut, and then journaling places on the back. Another washi sticker on the writing page. I liked this quote. "It dances today, my heart, like a peacock it dances. It sports a mosaic of passions like a peacock's tail. It soars to the sky with delight, it quests. Oh, wildly it dances today. My heart like a peacock, it dances." And I cannot say the name, but I think it's Rabindranath Tagore. It's on there. Another pocket with another journaling card with some fancy yarn on the top. More lace and writing space, more stenciling there. Here is another one of my collage edgings. This one is scrapbook and pattern and lace and the fancy yarn, and then I've also added some sequins. And then this pretty little journaling card. Here is another paper clip that I've put a jewel on. This actually has a peacock print on that large rectangle. And then I've just added the other glass seed beads. It held on this little envelope that has some extra little feathers and just different little goodies and stuff that I have used throughout the journal that you can add elsewhere if you would like. This flips up and you've got this whole long writing space. Another washi sticker. Another pocket that I've added lace around and lace on top of, and another Tim Holtz quote, and a journaling card that I have crazy stitched on. Oops, I'm knocking things over. I have this huge pile over here. And this little pocket here that these 2 little pieces just tuck into kind of haphazardly. And this little sticker here that acts kind of as a page tab as well. I have a button that is holding this flip closed. Oops. And I may just have closed it too soon. Yeah, there was just a little bit of glue on it, and now there's not. And it flips open for some writing space, and you can also write down there. Lace and washi collage over here. And the end of the back, the second signature, and then in the back I have these batik fabrics layered. There's 3 different kinds right there. And then I have this pocket tag that has this journaling card inside of it, and then you can also use the back of that tag as a journaling place. And I have added one of those stickers right there that I had on the other peacock's tail, and that is it. And you can see it lays really, really flat. And I think, did I take the ink pen out? Yeah, I took the ink pen out. And I'm not sure, but I believe that is everything. And there was all of this, all of these goodies and this stuff and these things. I hope that you enjoyed this flip through. I hope that maybe you got some ideas, that maybe you got some inspiration, that maybe you'll go and check out my Etsy shop and Lindsey's website and her video channel. Let's see. And I hope that you will join me again next time. Thank you so much, and remember, be kind always. Bye.